In a quiet monastery nestled atop a lush hill, there resided a monk known as Kavi. He was not an ordinary monk. His spirit radiated an unparalleled serenity, even in the face of life's most challenging storms. The monastery, surrounded by vibrant flowers and ancient trees, became a sanctuary for those seeking solace and guidance. Kavi, with his gentle smile and compassionate heart, held the key to a wisdom that transcended the trials of life. One fateful day, a weary traveler named Aria arrived at the monastery gates. Her face carried the weight of 1,000 worries, and her eyes mirrored the tumult within. Aria sought refuge from the storms that raged in her heart, yearning for a beacon of hope. The monks welcomed her with open arms, and it wasn't long before she found herself in the presence of Kavi, the monk with the enigmatic smile. Kavi, sitting beneath the Bodhi tree in silent meditation, sensed Aria's inner turmoil. As she approached, he opened his eyes and met hers with a warm smile that seemed to reach the depths of her soul. "Welcome, dear traveler," Kavi said, his voice a gentle breeze. "What brings you to this sacred space?" Aria hesitated for a moment, then poured out her heart to Kavi. She spoke of the storms that battered her spirit, loss, uncertainty, and a sense of hopelessness that had taken root in her soul. Kavi listened with profound empathy, nodding occasionally as if attuning himself to the rhythm of her pain. After Aria had shared the weight on her heart, Kavi, still smiling, began to tell a tale. A story passed down through generations in the monastery, a story that held the essence of the monk's timeless wisdom. The Tale of the Lotus and the Storm. Once in a distant land, Kavi began, there was a pond adorned with delicate lotus flowers. These lotuses, though exquisite, faced a perennial challenge: the arrival of ferocious storms that would sweep through the land. The winds howled, the rain poured, and the once serene pond transformed into a chaotic dance of nature. As the storms raged, Kavi continued, the lotus flowers would close their petals, protecting their delicate hearts from the onslaught. Yet, amidst the chaos, there was one lotus that stood out. It remained open, its petals unfurled, and a gentle smile gracing its face. This lotus, my dear friend, became a symbol of unwavering resilience and inner peace. Aria, captivated by the story, asked, "But why did this lotus smile in the face of the storm? What was its secret?" Kavi's smile widened and he replied, "The lotus smiled because it understood the nature of storms. It knew that storms, like all things in life, are impermanent. They come and go, but the essence of the lotus, its beauty and strength, remained untouched. In the face of adversity, the lotus chose not to close itself off, but to embrace the storm with a smile, knowing that storms are temporary and its true nature was unassailable." Aria pondered Kavi's words, and a glimmer of understanding flickered in her eyes. The monk, sensing the subtle shift within her, invited her to join him in a meditation beneath the Bodhi tree. As they sat in silence, Aria began to feel a sense of calm washing over her, much like the stillness that enveloped the lotus pond after the storm had passed. Lessons beneath the Bodhi tree. In the days that followed, Aria became a regular presence in the monastery, drawn by the wisdom that flowed from Kavi's serene heart. Under the Bodhi tree, Kavi imparted lessons that would forever alter the course of Aria's journey. Lesson 1. Embracing Impermanence. Kavi spoke of the first fundamental truth, the impermanence of all things. Just as storms pass and give way to clear skies, so too do the challenges in our lives, he explained. By understanding the transient nature of both joy and sorrow, we can cultivate a mindset that embraces change rather than resisting it. Aria learned to view her crises as passing storms, each carrying the potential for growth and renewal. With Kavi's guidance, she began to let go of the illusion of permanence, finding solace in the understanding that even the darkest nights eventually surrender to the dawn. Lesson 2. The Power of Presence. Kavi, with his ever-present smile, emphasized the importance of being fully present in the moment. In the stillness of the present, he said, we discover an anchor that remains unshaken by the storms of past regrets or future anxieties. Smile in your crisis by grounding yourself in the here and now. Aria, initially consumed by her past and worried about an uncertain future, gradually learned the art of mindfulness. With each breath, she embraced the present, and the weight on her shoulders began to lift. Lesson 3. Cultivating inner resilience. As the lotus faced the storm with a smile, Kavi spoke of cultivating inner resilience. Our true strength, he said, lies not in avoiding challenges, but in facing them with grace. Smile in your crisis, for within that smile resides a reservoir of strength that can weather any storm. Aria, inspired by the story of the lotus, began to cultivate resilience. With each challenge that came her way, she faced it not with resistance, but with an unwavering spirit and a gentle smile that mirrored the lotus in the storm. Lesson 4. Finding joy amidst turmoil. Kavi shared the profound truth that joy is not contingent upon external circumstances, but is an inner state of being. In the heart of crisis, he said, find reasons to smile. Seek the silver linings, the lessons, and the moments of beauty that persist even in the midst of chaos. Aria, guided by Kavi's teachings, discovered that even in her darkest moments, there were reasons to smile, be it a kind gesture, a shared moment of laughter, or the simple beauty of nature that surrounded the monastery. The smile that transforms. As weeks turned into months, Aria underwent a remarkable transformation. The storms that once raged within her began to subside, and in their place, a newfound resilience and inner peace blossomed. The lines on her face softened, and her eyes, once clouded with worry, now sparkled with a serene light. One day, as Aria sat beneath the Bodhi tree, she asked Kavi, "Why do you always smile, even in the face of others' pain and the challenges of the world?" Kavi's eyes twinkled, and he replied, "My dear friend, a smile is a reflection of the light within. It is a beacon of hope that can illuminate the darkest corners of our hearts. When you smile in your crisis, you are not denying the reality of your challenges. You are affirming your inner strength and inviting the light of joy to permeate even the most difficult moments." Aria, now filled with gratitude, understood the profound wisdom in Kavi's words. She realized that the monk's smile was not a mere expression. It was a symbol of an inner state of being, a state that transcends circumstances and radiates a quiet, unshakable joy. A ripple in the pond. As Aria's journey of transformation unfolded, the monastery became a haven not just for her, but for others who sought solace and guidance. The ripple effect of Kavi's teachings spread far and wide, touching the hearts of those who, like Aria, yearned to find peace amidst the storms of life. Kavi, with his perpetual smile, continued to be a beacon of light in the monastery, embodying the timeless wisdom that had guided countless seekers on their paths. The smile that once transformed Aria's life now became a source of inspiration for all who crossed the threshold of the monastery gates. And so, the monastery atop the lush hill continued to stand as a testament to the transformative power of a smile in the midst of crisis. The lotus pond, with its delicate flowers and resilient spirit, mirrored the journey of those who, guided by Kavi's teachings, learned to smile in the face of life's storms, finding within themselves an unassailable peace and an enduring joy that transcended all circumstances.